I don't know where she came from. Kinda turned me upside down. I just don't know what to do. I wanna spend the night at hers and bring her one of my t-shirts so it smells like her perfume. Now I really get what the love songs are talking about, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating and you can't stop looking at her smile, then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love. There's something about the way she laughs and the way she always dances when she thinks nobody sees.
So we are going to jump right in today's video where I will be finishing up decorating for fall, starting with this entryway table, a little bit in the front porch area and in the living room. I'll also be cleaning up a little bit in the kitchen and living room, which tend to be the most important areas. We are finally getting our new coffee table that I ordered 4 months ago, and I will kind of style that as well. At the end of this video, I will show you some clips of my home fall tour, which includes the things that I do in today's video as well as last week's video. If you come to my channel often, it's always a pleasure to welcome you back. And if this is your first time here and you get any inspiration or ideas or feel like we could just be friends, then I would love for you to subscribe. My name is Michelle. I'm a mom of 3 kids, 5 and under, and although I do a lot of cleaning and organizing here on my channel because that's just the stage in my life where I'm at right now, where everything is a mess constantly, one thing I do love is seasonal decorating. So last week's video, I did a lot of new stuff that I haven't done in any of my previous years. And here is all of the stuff that I got out of the attic. And I'm just seeing what I have, what I'm going to use in this entryway table, and what I might not use. I typically do like using a lot of bright colors, but in my living room area, I used a lot of like neutral, an organic type feel, lots of leaves, and just like a subtle, and I really like the way it turned out. But I have all of this orange and all of this colorful stuff, so for the entryway, I'm going to use this and brighten it up a bit.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire.
I like to decorate a lot with different floral arrangements because they are relatively inexpensive depending on the ones you buy, and they make a big statement. So I bought this vase last year. It's kind of it's an auburn color and it's beautiful, and I have a couple different floral arrangements I'm going to try with it. I was kind of thinking I wanted to do a more muted color, but I didn't have any muted color leaves or stems because I used them all. That way it would really point out the color of the vase, like it wouldn't take away from the color. So here I'm just trying to figure out which color would work best with the vase using the stems that I already have, so I don't have to go out and get any more. All of the stems you see here, like these purple colorish ones, those were from Target. My bright orange ones are from Amazon, and then I have some other ones that are from Hobby Lobby.
Like the moon is the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. You tell me
So I've tried 3 different color options. You guys can let me know which one you liked the best.
I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world.
I went with these purplish type stems, leaves from Target. Last year I used these on my mantle and vases, but I like the way that it looks in this corner. Now this has all different spring stuff. Whenever I decorated our other console table, I just started moving stuff over here. So it's not originally decorated that way. It just kind of became like my junk holder until I got to this area.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind. All the smoke is in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Where you wanna go? I am all about adventure times. Another drink and I'll go anywhere. The way you smile, like a flash in the universe. You are
Everything here is pretty similar to what I did last year, and it is all from Hobby Lobby. Besides that bucket is from Michael's. I like to put it together like a pumpkin patch and add some floral arrangement or those little sunflowers in there just to give it a little something extra.
I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure.
So with these lanterns, I know a popular way to use lanterns is to add candles or even add just like fairy lights in them. But last year I had all of these flower bunches and I stuck them in there just to give it like a really bright color. I really liked the way that it turned out, and I decided to go ahead and do that again this year. Now you can add fairy lights in there too, but I don't ever turn them on. I'm lazy if they're way under there, so I did not add them in there this time. But if you, in my last video, I added a lot of velvet pumpkins. That's kind of was my theme this year. So when I decorated everything, I took a step back and I realized I did have a couple velvet pumpkins from Pottery Barn. So I went ahead and took out all of these smaller gold pumpkins and I just added these velvet pumpkins in the mix. And I'm really liking the way it turned out. You guys can leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think.
But if I mean to show you, I will never let you go. No, I don't
All right, so let's kick this up a bit with a little bit of cleaning. I mean, decorations look great and all, but not when your house is a mess. Saturday and Sunday mornings is when I tend to do most of my cleaning, or right before I go and pick the kids up from school. So Sailor and Savannah started at a new school. They are in kindergarten and pre-K, and it has been so busy. In one of my kitchen reset videos, I started to prep and get ready for school, starting to make school lunches, get everyone out of the door on time. Luckily, I have not been late that much getting them to school, but it is a lot of work. I feel like I'm like a chaperone, just driving kids around all day, getting them picked up on time. Sailor and Savannah are at the same school, and then Rye goes to a different school. So not only that, we are starting soccer. I signed the girls up for a soccer program through their school, thinking that since they're so close in age, they would be on the same team and then they would have games on the same days. But I was wrong. The pre-K class ended up having so many kids that they split, and kindergarten has their own class, or I don't know if they were supposed to be on the same team or not. I didn't pay attention. I was hoping they were, but they're not. So now we have different days of practice schedules. We have different games days, and we are about to get super busy. I also asked for y'all's opinion on volunteering at the school. I was nervous that when I did like the Meet the Teacher, there was like all these volunteer opportunities, and I signed up for 2 or 3, and I was like, oh my gosh, will I regret this? Am I putting too much on my plate? And so much feedback from you guys saying that, you know, you volunteered a lot, your kids appreciated it, and I did sign up for too much, I will say that, but I do, on Fridays, they do like pizza days, so I have been able to go up there twice, and I've gotten to see the girls, and they really appreciated that. But like with some of the other major stuff, like the fall planning, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to contribute as much as I would like, so I'm just going to try and manage and do what I can. Also, around this time of the year is where I'm looking into cleaning out a lot of the toys. I started doing a big organization project upstairs in our playroom. If you remember, I had moved up the TV console media table upstairs, so everything just looks super crowded. So I've been trying to get things cleared out, cleaned up, and organized, especially before birthday and Christmas time. So that's always a big project, and then I will be working on a lot of Christmas decorating. So typically for the month of November is where I just have lots of Christmas decorating videos, and you guys have been loving the videos the last couple of years and just the decor and the ideas, and I feel more and more pressure every year. I'm excited about it and nervous about it, but this year I am going to go more traditional. So I've done like a glam year, and then last year I did like an elegant, just red, white, and silver, and then this year will be all traditional. So red, green, and white or silver. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So I'm excited for what's to come. Hopefully it all turns out good. Also, I have this whole bottle washing station here, and since Rye is officially 13 months, so he's already past 1, we're off the bottles, so I'm going to start clearing some of this baby stuff out. It's a little bittersweet. I'm glad to have it off the counter, but since he is our last baby that we're good, like our family's good, I don't think I have enough energy for any more kids, but it's kind of bittersweet. It's sad, but it's time.
I'm going out with you tonight. Are you close to here? I'm feeling down, I don't know why. No, it's so surreal. Think I want you here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Though I want your touch, baby, you're so high, stay out of my around, I don't know why. What an alibi. But I'm glad you're here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh.
So usually I come on here with a lot of high energy and inspiration, but if I'm being completely honest, it's been a super hectic couple of weeks. And you may have heard this story if you follow me on Instagram, but about 2 weeks ago, I had a car incident, not a complete accident, but just an incident with it. And it was a Monday night. It was around 8:30 at night, and I was on my way home from Chris's aunt's house because we had just found out that unfortunately his uncle had passed. So we were over there with the family, and it was getting late. So I was like, I need to go home and get everyone to bed. And it was already dark, and I don't normally go this route because I'm not over there, a lot. So I'm on a different route, and I am trying to merge onto an on-ramp to get on the freeway. And one exit will take you to a different freeway, and then the next exit or on-ramp takes you straight to the freeway that I need to get on. So I was looking at the signs, making sure that and I'm a little bit directional challenged. I'm not the best person with directions. So I was looking, and I was like, okay, this is not the one I need to go on. And then I went, and I was like, okay, this is the one I need to go on. So I put my blinker on, and when I switched lanes to get on the on-ramp, there was like a long curb that divided the road on the on-ramp to like the feeder road that I was on. And I went over. I did not know there was a curb there. There was on this freeway, there was no curb ever to get on the on-ramp. So anyway, I hit it, and everyone was okay. We were all fine, but I just blew out all of my wheels, tires, and my brake system. It had hit the brake somehow, and the brake fluid leaked everywhere. So I'm on the on-ramp, merging onto the freeway, completely stopped. All the kids are in the car. It's 8:30 at night. I call Chris in a panic because I'm like, my car is telling me that all of my tires are at zero. So I knew immediately without getting out of the car that they were all popped. And I'm like, Chris, you need to come get me right now. All my tires are popped. And he's like, no. I'm like, how? He's like, no, I don't think so. I'm like, yes. So he comes and gets me, and he's like, yeah, we need to tow it. So we ended up towing it. And the last 2 weeks have been, it's like a simple-ish fix, but to get insurance to match the exact tires, wheels, everything that's exactly on my car and the dealership has just been an ongoing, a little bit hectic. Thankfully, we are all fine. There's no body damage or any other damage, but the first couple of days, I took it so hard on myself. Like, I cannot believe that I did that. I can't believe that I didn't see the curb, but it is like a tricky kind of area. But when I was telling a few people what happened, like it was sitting in my driveway for a day, just on flats and tires, and neighbors would walk by and like text Chris and be like, hey, did you know that your car has flat tires? Like, we're like, yes, we know. Oh, how embarrassing. But so many people had different stories, or at least 2 or 3 people told us in the meantime, like, oh my gosh, that happened to me. I hit a curb and I didn't see, like, there was like a curb there, either by switching lanes or something, and then, ended up with flat tires. So I don't feel as dumb, but I'm still like kind of like, dang, I can't believe I did that. But anyway, I am finishing up with the Tenco wet vac. This one I really like a lot. I am going to test a new one out next month. I know this one is a little bit pricey, so I have another more affordable option that I'm sharing next month. But if you don't have a wet vac, these are my favorite because they vacuum and mop at the same time.
Right now I'm standing in the corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh, you got me going, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you.
So I'm just going to do something super simple for the front porch area. Basically just switch out the wreath and the mat. First clean it up a little bit. I had this brilliant idea to have all the pumpkins and do this big porch display, but like I said, there's just been a lot going on recently, so I decided that I'm just going to keep it simple. Plus, it's literally 105 degrees outside. But I think in the next couple of weeks, we're supposed to be under 100. But anyway, that being said, these pumpkins will just completely rot within a week. So in the past years, I've gotten real pumpkins and did a little display, and then I thought about ordering a bunch of fake pumpkins, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna save all my front porch decorating for Christmas time, and let's just keep it simple. I do need to trim these little bushes in the front, but for now I'm gonna take down this Eastery summery wreath and then replace it with my fall wreath. Now I did make this wreath several years, maybe 3 years ago. I just get some stuff off of Hobby Lobby and then glue it onto an already stick wreath and then add little pumpkins, and then eventually they start falling off over the years, but I figured I'd just keep it this year. This doormat, both of those are from Hobby Lobby, so I'll just kind of put a larger mat underneath, and then each season I'll just switch out the actual mat. But let me know in the comments below, do you typically decorate your front porch? And if you do, when do you start? So I ordered a new coffee table back in May when I kind of redid our living room, and it said it was 6 weeks back ordered, but it was 4 months back ordered. So I'm taking it out and seeing what it looks like. I'm excited that it finally came in. I know that it's going to be smaller, and I also went with a round coffee table instead of a big square coffee table because I've added like a lot of curvature in the new furniture that I'm getting. So this coffee table is from McGee & Co., which is like the sister company to Studio McGee at Target. And if you watch the show on Netflix, Dream Home Makeover, it's their company. So I really like it. I was surprised on how light it was. I thought it was going to be like a solid piece of wood, but I think that it's a little bit hollow, and it's smaller because I wanted to open up this living room. This living room feels a little cramped. So just having a smaller coffee table, I do like. So along the outside of it, it's black, and then the top piece is wood, which I didn't want all black furniture everywhere. I'm trying to like add in different stuff. So I'm going to quickly decorate this. I have this green wreath that I use mostly for the springtime, and then I had this little gold tray. So I'm just going to use this wreath to set in the tray, and then I had one velvet pumpkin left from Hobby Lobby. So now I'll show you a quick home tour of all the fall decorations. And if you haven't seen last week's video, that one has a lot of easy DIY that you can do. So be sure to check that one out as well.
Couple hours from Japan, would you stay awake? I'm losing touch of who I am when you're far away. And I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while, but I want you close. Ooh, closer than before. And no one
So thank you guys for watching, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already.
I'm not